Good morning students, welcome back to VLSI Design Flow. In the previous video we discussed about floor planning, and in this video we are going to discuss placement and routing. So first of all, what is meant by placement? So the placement and routing both are similar in some designs. So first see what is meant by placement, and after that what are the constructional differences are present in the placement and floor plan. So first, placement. So placement, it gives a set of blocks with defined shapes and pin locations, determine their positions on the layout. And the second one, keep adequate space between the blocks to run the interconnections lines. So in order to interconnect any two blocks, we need a space, then only we can interconnect those two blocks. And interconnection modeling and cost estimations are important in this step. If we observe the point which is present in the placement, shapes and pin locations. So in the floor plan also the shapes and pin location, that is a very important thing. But here also in the placement also the shape and pin locations are present. But I told just now those two are similar in the some standards. So what are the standards is nothing but some design styles, that is FPGA or semi-custom, floor plan and placement are identical. So what is the floor plan and what is the placement? So see here, main difference is nothing but floor plan is nothing but once the block is fixed, we can adjust the block and we can adjust the shape of the block, and pins are present, the pin location may be changed. That is called as a floor plan. Once the blocks are made, that means some blocks may be the flexible. So flexible means we can adjust the block size as well as the shape, and exact locations of the pins are not fixed. The pin location is not a fixed one, it is a variable one, pin location. That is nothing but the floor plan. Sorry. Placement means all blocks have a defined geometrical shape. Once we can design a shape or constructed a shape, we can't adjust the shape or the size of the shape. So here the shapes are fixed, that means the blocks of the shapes are fixed, and at the same time defined pin locations with defined pin locations. Here pin locations may be variable, but here the pin location is a fixed one. We keep a separate space for routing. So in the placement definitely it needs some separate space. That is the difference between floor planning and placement. These two are identical. See some example. So this is nothing but the standard cell placement. So the outermost blocks can be called as a IO blocks. So these blocks are variable, means that is nothing but a floor planning. If those blocks are fixed, means that is called as a placement. And here these are nothing but the standard cells. So if our design takes more space when compared to the standard cell, means we can adjust the size of the cell or a block. And here these two, this is a standard cell and this is a standard cell. If these two standard cells are separated by space, that is called as a channel, then only we can route the blocks, that means connect the blocks. That is the example for the standard cell. And here what are the good placements and the bad placement, means the placement problem is present. So bad placement, and it is called as a good placement. If we observe the signal, these signals are complicated to connect each and every. But here that means all are the clumsy to see. But here the connections are not difficult. So some signals are a clumsy, but most of the signals are not a clumsy. So like that we can easily connect. So in the good placement there is no problem to interconnect, but here if we connect the pins like that, definitely a problem may arise. That type of problem in the placement is called as a bad placement. Sorry. And next see the routing. So once the floor plan or placement is over, to route those two blocks, that means to connect those two blocks, interconnection simply called as a routing. So please observe here one standard cell, this is another standard cell, and this is another standard cell. The space between those two standard cell or a netlist is called as a channel, and here the separation is nothing but a channel. Then only we can interconnect those two blocks. Okay, for example, whenever we want to move from this block to this block, definitely we need some space. If there is no space, means if the walls are built, means we can't move from one room to other room. There may be a problem. So to overcome that problem, definitely we need a channel. So routing means once all the blocks have been placed, run the interconnection lines so as to complete all the netlist. And various categories of routing. So three types of routings are present: grid routing, and the second one is global routing, third one is called as a detailed routing. So the clock and power routings are need special considerations, and the bad placement can make a routing very difficult. And see here the examples of the global and detailed routing. This is nothing but the standard cell placement. So here I can place my connections like that. So in the second one is nothing but the global routing. So the global routing means it does not interconnected pins in the present way. So we can interconnect like this. So the interconnections may be like this, or the pin connection like that. So the pin connection like that maybe, or it may be, or sometimes the interconnections may be in this way also. Okay, so that is called as a global routing. After getting the global routing, so that means once complete a global routing finish, try to complete one connection to other connection. So here I connect my design like that, and the second one, this is nothing but the connection, and this is nothing but the connection. So here what it tells in the global routing means there may be a chance to connect like that or like that. Here pin configurations are present, or this may be connected in this way also, like that. Okay, once the global routing is finalized, try to complete one connection to the other. So like that we have completed. So this is called as a detailed routing. And the example of clock routing. So this is nothing but the example of the clock routing. So this is a clock generator. In each and every system, clock is a very important signal in all the digital circuits, because flip-flop, shift registers, counters, all are required a clock. Okay, so if we observe these clocks are all are the same. All these are the clocks. So all these are in the same shape and same timing like that. So that the delay of the clock is same. If the delay of the clock is same, means automatically performance is also improves. That is called as a clock routing. So the three VLSI steps were discussed. One is called as a floor plan. second one is called as a placement, and third one is called as a routing. So once we take a area, after that we that means constructed the blocks, that is called as a floor plan. If those blocks and interconnections vary in the floor plan, if those blocks are and interconnections are, sorry, not interconnections, IO blocks are fixed, means that is called as a placement. And after taking those blocks we can interconnect them, that is called as a routing. Okay, thank you.